Coming out of Canon McMillan High School, Mike Hull was rated by Rivals.com as the 7th outside linebacker in the country. Although Hull held offers from schools like Michigan and Ohio State, he chose Penn State as the place he would spend his next 4 years.
Great tradition here, great school, academics, and obviously my dad and my uncle both played here, so it was a pretty easy choice coming out of high school.
Hull may have gone into Penn State with expectations of playing his entire career for one coach, as Joe Paterno had coached at the school for 59 years at the time of his commitment, but he quickly found out that wouldn't be the case.
Definitely a crazy 4.5 years here for me. Playing for Joe was a great experience. Such a great head coach, demanded a lot out of the players, and taught so many life lessons.
The NCAA gave Penn State unprecedented sanctions, including a 4-year bowl ban and allowing players to transfer without having to sit out a year.
I was on the fence. I had 3 more years of eligibility left. Wasn't sure what was going to happen to the program. Ultimately decided to stay just because I love the school, made so many great friends and good relationships over my first 2 years here. I knew what the program was like here with Coach O'Brien. Didn't know too much about the Pitt program.
Hull stayed at Penn State, and over the next 3 seasons was one of the team's most productive linebackers. Midway through his senior season, he was rewarded for staying, as the NCAA removed the sanctions imposed on Penn State, allowing them to play in a bowl game.
At that point, we were pretty excited. It was just great to come out on top with a win in the Pinstripe Bowl in Yankee Stadium.
While many would crumble under the adversity, Hull used it as an opportunity to get stronger.
I think just all the turmoil helped develop me more as a person, taught me a lot of life lessons that you can never get complacent. Just whenever you think everything's going great, life throws a curveball at you, so you have to adjust. Despite everything that happened here, I was lucky enough to have my career play out how I would want it to.
With his college career now over, Hull turns his attention to the NFL draft and attempts to live up to the reputation of playing at linebacker U.
There's been a great legacy, a lot of great players to come before me. I just try to take it one day at a time and improve my skill set every single day. It would be great to uphold that tradition, though, and make it in the NFL at the next level.
Like those that have come before him, Hull has proven in games just how strong he is. On film, it appears Mike Hull hits pretty hard. We came to Hluba Hall to see for ourselves. He does. If that big hit on me wasn't enough for scouts to see Hull's strength, he backed it up at the NFL Combine when he recorded the second most bench press reps for a linebacker with 31. As comes with the territory of the NFL Draft, Hull was subjected to plenty of interviews with teams before the draft, something he says was a great experience.
It was tough, a lot of interviews back-to-back. Sometimes you were there from like 8 till midnight, so it was definitely tough, but I really enjoyed the conversations I had with the coaches. Got a lot of good feedback and had a lot of positive conversations.
With the draft approaching and Hull being projected as a late-round draft pick, he has no plans of attending the draft.
I'm probably just going home to Pittsburgh, going to relax with my family. Heard from Marty and even Tim Shaw and a couple other guys. Don't watch the draft. That's probably one of the hardest things you can do.
While staying away from the draft may sound easy, it's something Hull says he may not be able to do.
It'll be hard. It'll be hard. I'll probably, even if I'm not watching on TV, I'll probably be checking my phone a little too much.
At just 6 feet tall, Hull has been told his whole life that he's too small to play the linebacker position in the NFL. While the team that drafts Hull might not get the biggest player, according to him, they will get the hardest working.
They're going to get a guy that brings his lunch pail to work every single day, goes after it, reliable, dependable, always plays with a chip on his shoulder because he feels like he has something to prove. That's pretty much me in a nutshell.
Reporting in University Park, I'm Mike Wargon for the Center County Report.